when they were looking at like when they do these stats where they go, oh, look at all this political violence has gone up or down. It's like the things that they're calling political violence is like absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I know.
So this guy sort of went through a bunch of them. His name is I didn't get his name in the thing. The original sorry.
Something on Twitter.
But one was like a homeless man who broke in and attacked a hotel guy that had been like, in and out of jail, in and out of like psych wards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he yelled a slur. So they call that political violence. A lot of them is like...
How's that not, so is that also a hate crime? Like, do they put that in two
apparently
categories?
they have people...
Mimetic Sisyphus.
Hate crime they're calling political violence. And anytime it was like against a Jew, they called it right-wing. And it was like, okay, but there's left-wing, like anti-Jew people. You know what I mean?
Lots of right-wing Jews.
And there's lots of... Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, so and
then they had that... A huge percentage of it seemed to be like jail fights.
Right,
where they're just like this political violence
just
and
doing some work in the yard.
Yeah, it was like white supremacist group versus like
right
the Latino kings or whatever.
Yeah,
and they're just like, well, this is politics violence. And you're like, jail politics.
Yeah, jail politics. They're fighting over mackerel. I don't know if that counts.
Or who fighting over who gets to deal the. Be the head drug smuggler in the jail.
Yeah. No,
so it's a bunch of it was that. And then also they say they do it based on guilty charges, and it was like a lot of the liberal cities they dismiss the crimes or misdemeanors, they don't count, so it's like those numbers are juked. And then on top of that, they had like a guy that got in a fight with his neighbor, and the neighbor was Mexican. They call that right-wing violence.
Right, that's instantly right-wing violence.
One was like a Chinese guy that got in a fight, and then a white supremacist got charged with converting his rifles to automatic.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's illegal. So they called that. And it was like, if you look up the thing, it was like political violence that has some like aim, political aim, I guess, and they kind of.
Or I guess it's like, picking people based on their political affiliations to. Like equivalent of like a political hate crime, I guess. You're like, yeah, it's like based on this category.
Yeah, it's like just all of it means nothing. People just like, here's a list of things is essentially what a lot of these stats are.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to sift through all this shit. You need literally a team of friends that are unpartisan that are actually like sifting through this information to get like a fucking accurate picture of what's happening.
Shit. Yeah. But again,
well, because they say there's like political violence is down, and then you look and it was like 2020 and there's just like 2020 is like way lower than these other areas, and you're like, okay, well, it seemed pretty high there. Just like based on your eyes, and they're like, your eyes are wrong. Like there's people right now that the news could. Their political version is the news could tell them it's raining, and they go outside and it's like super sunny, and they're just like, why do you have your jacket on? You're like, it's raining, and you go, it's not. They go, I just checked, it is.
Yeah.
Rachel
Maddow told me it's raining. Oh. Yeah.
So I feel like that's
not a lot of critical thinkers out there anymore.
It feels like it.
No.